Hi Dolly, it is September 16th, and you actually brought back a lot of old memories for me, strangely, because you were talking about making the game RPG, and it sounds like it's not currently an RPG, so you're kind of twisting it into being one, which is kind of interesting because I've actually spent my entire life twisting things into stories of my own creation to sometimes my benefit, but most of the times people just kind of wonder at where I'm going with things. So that's interesting, I guess. We've talked about D&D before and how it's kind of hard to find a good group, and then once you have a good group, it's really easy to lose that group. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I've only been part of 3 campaigns for D&D. And in the first one, it was actually pretty good. We actually made the characters a diverse group of people. Like, we were invested in our characters. They had backstories, they had personalities. They were not mere caricatures of ourselves. In my second campaign, it was sort of poorly organized. It was kind of there were names and there were races, but it was basically everybody was playing a version of themselves and trying to frustrate the DM into chucking the book across the table. So that was not enjoyable and didn't last very long. The last one was here in town, and we tried really hard, but nobody really liked anybody being the DM, and basically everybody just kind of faded away. So that's weird. I'm sorry today was not the best. I mean, I guess we have days that suck and days that don't suck, and you make the best of what life gives you, and not to say lemons and lemonade or whatever, but I don't know. Today was interesting. I had crepes for the first time. I do not know how I went through 20 years of my life without having crepes, but I did. And no, I'm not going to tell you my real age, but I'll tell you, I have not had crepes in 20 years. So that's interesting. I'm told I have to have Asian crepes, because apparently they're different, and I'm hoping they're not quite as sweet. Though there were salmon crepes, so I guess savory crepes was a thing, and that was a little bit better, but I still didn't like the sauce that went on it. I have babbled about D&D and crepes today, so sorry this was super lame. Talk to you tomorrow. 안녕!